OCO, 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 my people, my people, my people. International Glass Man, Real Space TV, Real Space Radio, RealSpace.com. You already know what it is. Holla at your bizoid. Holla. Yeah, right. It's been a while since I really talked about anything, perfectly honest. And sometimes I just get a thought, and I just have to have a moment and just clear my mind and talk about it. I was just listening to Math Hoffa talking to Dame Dash, and he made a statement that just made me think about a lot of things. And his question was, why is it so hard for people to help their fellow man when it don't cost them anything to do so? Like he said, it don't cost much or anything just to post something he's doing after he's helped you get where you gotten to. Because had it not been for him taking a chance on you and putting you in certain things, you wouldn't be where you're at now. It's just a thought. You know what? As I look, I see that in history, there's been a lot of skin folk that helped take down a lot of my kinfolk. Because someone looks like you don't mean they think like you or they be like you. Because you got a lot of people that look like you that don't want to do nothing more than to just bring you down so they can get a step above and have a sense of belonging. Because they themselves feel less than. That's something they need to work out on their own. And not, how you say, push off on others or project off on others. It's more to say, so when do you take responsibility and control of your own life and stop stepping on others to get where you think you need to be in life? Because there's one crime in particular that I take notice to that's become predominant here in America within this society: identity theft. When are you going to charge yourself, America, with identity theft? When are you, the Caucasian or regenerative race, going to charge yourself with identity theft, because what you've done is you've written yourself into melanated history across the globe since you showed up in the history of this planet. The original warmongers, the original hate mongers, the true racists who perpetuates racism. When do you begin to take a look or begin to judge you for your dastardly deeds as opposed to projecting what you are on the rest of the world? You are the warmonger, the hater, the terrorist, the identity thief, the transgressor, the deviant. Everywhere you've been, you've left nothing but a trail of destruction behind you. Let's take a look at what's going on right now in Palestine with those Jews who want to be Hebrews because they're not. They're not Semitic people. And the question is, how can you be anti-Semitic against the people who are not even Semites? I'm going to continually ask that question because it is totally impossible. It's impossible. They're not Semitic people. They're not Semites. They converted to what we know as Judaism. They converted to it. They are not historically the forebearers, the birthright. They are not. They're converts. They converted. What they would have the rest of the world believe they are who they're not. There's a lot of things about American history that people don't understand is a farce. They lie viciously. The one thing they tell you is the devil is a liar. And he utilizes misinformation, misdirection as a means to getting what he wants. In which that's what these people do. So if they're telling you the one thing that he has made the world believe is that he didn't exist, then you should believe it when he's standing in front of your face because you see that same liar every day. Then people do not have an honest bone in their body. Everything about them is dishonest. For one, you got to remember the regenerative is the opposite. So, what does that tell you? There's certain things you're gonna start having to take a look at people for what it is. There's a lot of things that I say, I go to talk about that I know but never hit the algorithm because they don't want this truth exposed. Maybe I need to run around the train station like some of those people who's losing their mind behind Christianity and do the same thing, but at the same time I'm telling the truth. But you know you're sitting right there next to the devil. That's the thing, to let you know you're sitting right there amongst the devil. Every day you step out your house, good and evil, good and evil, good and evil. Every day you see it. So you know it's always the same for me. Brought to you by Drippin' Flyana, International Blast, man. Thought for the day. Real Spitters TV, Real Spitters Radio, RealSpitters.com. You already know what it is. Holla at your boy. And get up on that radical collection for yourself. You already know what it is. It's the clothing line of the future.